Your diet affects your skin. Here's how. Number one, what you eat, whatever you eat, after being broken down in your stomach, is carried through the body via your blood cells, and as a result, all the nutrients in your blood cells go around the body and also touch the skin. Now imagine you're always eating unhealthy items, unhealthy foods, junks, a lot of greasy things, oil, sugar. You're not eating protein, you're not eating more of protein, more of vitamins. Instead, you're trying to apply those vitamins to the top. Yeah, those vitamins are going to go to the top, but if the foundation, which is your diet, is not good, if it's not proper, if it's not optimal, it's not top notch, then there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a big problem if there is an accumulation of all those toxic things that are found in junks. That is the sugars, the oils, and the all the other things. If there's an accumulation in your blood, everything is going to be transported to all the cells of your body, including your skin. And so you're going to see that on your skin, like it's going to be so obvious on your skin. As you can see, my skin is looking really clear and glowing. That is because I have incorporated what we call an anti-inflammatory diet to my skincare routine. Now the anti-inflammatory diet is basically incorporating foods rich in antioxidants into your diet. I'm going to say that again. Incorporating foods rich in antioxidants into your diet. How do you do this? You have to do research on what foods contain antioxidants, but I'm going to help you out with that. That's my job. So you have the veggies. Number one is the vegetables. Vegetables. So vegetables like your carrots are rich in retinoids. All those retinol, they're all called carotenoids. And one very good natural source of carotenoids are carrots, obviously. They are good for the skin. In fact, colored vegetables are all rich in carotenoids, which is primarily where the retinols are obtained from. So we have carrots, cucumbers. Cucumbers are so lovely because they hydrate you. They hydrate your skin. They also help with your digestive system. If you usually have irritable bowel syndrome, you usually have bloated stomach, indigestion, and you take a lot of cucumber. So I personally don't like cabbage because cabbage causes me to feel bloated, right? It causes me to feel bloated, and so as a result I replace cabbage with lettuce. But you can add everything in. Then you have to add those are the three major veggies I add. However, you can add red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, and green bell peppers. Like, this is really lovely. You can also add spinach. You can also add parsley. Oh my god, I love parsley because parsley is also very good for the digestive system. As someone that usually has bloated stomach, I love adding parsley, but I add parsley as the dressing. So parsley, sesame seeds, fennel seeds, those are what I add as a dressing, just as to sprinkle. I'll try to do a video on how I curate and arrange my salad bowl. Like, you guys need to see, it's really lovely. Then you also have to change the kind of oils you eat. Stop using the regular cooking oils. Those ones are cheap oils and they're not good for your skin. As much as possible, try to incorporate olive oil into your cooking. Use olive oil to cook as many things as possible. Fruits, eat a lot of fruits. Fruits are highly rich in antioxidants. Like, fruits are very rich in antioxidants. Don't sleep on it. So basically, you have to be as hydrated as possible. This is because hydration is very important, because if all your cells are dehydrated, they're going to look wrinkled. They're not going to be plump. Do you see that? That bounce isn't going to be there. So they're going to look wrinkled, dried up. They're going to look There won't be any difference between you and an elderly person if you're improperly hydrated. If you're not properly hydrated, like, your skin is going to look bad, it's going to look poor. All your skincare products will be for waste. If your skin is properly hydrated, you don't even need to use so many hydrating products on your skin, because if you now use so many hydrating products, before 1 hour your skin is like really oily. So you have to drink a lot of water, like drink lots and lots of water. It's not only good for your skin, it's also good for your digestion, it's also good for your kidney. Some people, your kidneys rather, there are 2 kidneys in the body. Some people have a lot of problems because of their kidneys. They don't drink a lot of water, and so as they are approaching 50 years, you see that they are now experiencing a lot of issues, and those issues can be linked to improper hydration, that is dehydration. In summary, these are things that you should actually take note of, right? Number 1, eat anti-inflammatory diets rich in what? Antioxidants. Number 2, substitute your cooking oil with olive oil. Number 3, drink a lot of water. Hydrate. Number 4, eat lots of fruits. Substitute all your sweet drinks with what? Fruits. Substitute all your sweet drinks with fruits. And the bonus tip, I'm going to give you a bonus tip. The bonus tip is to have adequate sleep. Have adequate rest. Have adequate what? Sleep and rest. Ciao.